Welcome back. Well, we finished in Ahnonay, but we have another age to explore. Because there were two books in the Watcher's Sanctuary. And that age is Arcana. And Arcana probably has one of the most pointless apostrophes in all of Myst. Because there's an apostrophe between the R and the C. And if that weren't there, I would still pronounce it Arcana, so why is it there? Anyway, this is linking book to Arcana. And it takes us into a tunnel, which at first might appear to be a cave. If we look up, we can see that it's actually open at the top, so it's more sort of a canyon. If I have to guess, I would say that this has been eroded by water. There used to be a stream here or something. These walls definitely look like they were carved out by water. Well, let's check where it leads. Well, it leads to a fairly quick dead end. Bunch of plants here. Very peculiar looking plants. We've made clever use of this little puddle of water that still remains here. Behind the plants is another one of these symbols. Still, we don't know what these are for, but like we did with all the others, let's take a picture of it. Because of course that is still our goal here in this age, to find clues as to how we can solve the Path of the Shell room. When going into this age, we don't really have an awful lot of information. At least with Ahnonay, we knew that Kadish built it to prove that he could travel through time, which we found out to be complete and utter bullshit, basically. But with this age, all we know is that it was apparently constructed by Kadish. We come out of the small canyon into a large one. Also looks like there was a river here at some point. And there's a bunch of train tracks. I don't really know what this age was for. Only that Kadish constructed it. More train tracks. There's a parallel pair. But these ones appear to be broken on this side. Because there has been an earthquake or something that caused this crevasse to appear. There's nothing down there, except for some remnants of the train tracks. You'd think they might hide a Relto page or something in there, but there's not really nothing there, so there's no point in me falling down and having to link back to Relto. Well, let's explore further. Follow these train tracks. Behind this one is a shellcloth. Well, like in Ahnonay, there's no real point in touching the shellcloths except to save your location. We don't need to find all of them In that regard, it's still the same as in Ahnonay, and different from the main Uru. There's this little gap on the side of the canyon, and on the wall here is what appears to be a drawing or a carving of some kind of the starfisher. Even stranger, we can touch it. And it links us. And one thing we find there is a number clue. But where are we actually? Well, it looks like a burrow cave. And there's a hole in the middle. And it looks like there's another cave down there. Well, if you remember the drawing we saw in Kadish's room in Ahnonay, it showed two connected burrow caves. And from Ahnonay we could link into the bottom one. It seems that now we have linked into the top one. And besides the number clue, there are a bunch of symbols on the wall, but we don't really know what those are for yet. Nothing else to do here for the moment, so let's link back to Rialto. And then back to Arcana. Whose book has now been added to our bookshelf, of course. It has been pointed out to me actually that in the burrow caves of the main Uru content, the ones where you get the pillars, it is not actually possible to use the Rialto book, something which I never even tried. I just always jumped into the fissure because that's much more fun. But apparently it's not possible to use your Rialto book, you have to jump into the fissure. Okay, well, let's continue following these train tracks to see where they lead. And it leads to some kind of factory or processing facility or something. You can see what looks like a windmill maybe, something. It just looks like a big industrial complex. Small windmill on the side there. Well, it's a fair bet that the inside of this industrial complex is where we need to be. So let's see if we can get inside there. Well, we can't get up there, so maybe there's another way in. There's no apparently visible doors or anything on this side. Well, maybe on the other side. There is a shell cloth in the middle here. Again, we don't really need to touch it, but I'm just gonna point them out anyway whenever I know they're there. This little staircase up to the middle of the building, but it still does not provide us with a way in. Well, maybe there's an entrance on this side. But no, it doesn't look like it. It seems that the only way to get into this facility is via these train tracks. So maybe we can climb up on the train tracks somewhere and walk in along those or something. Well, the train tracks on the left side of the canyon, those ones, they ended at that crevasse. But we did not yet follow these train tracks on the right side of the canyon to in the other direction. So let's do that now. See if there's any place we can get onto the train tracks, or maybe there's something else we can find. I mean, maybe this whole factory thing is just a diversion, and we're not actually supposed to get in there at all. Maybe there's something completely different we need to do. Well, I will do it in the next video anyway, because we're out of time.